What's up, guys? Welcome to the Filled In Podcast. I'm Phil.
And I'm Phil. That was my vape.
No, it wasn't. That was an inhaler.
Oh my God, there's something in it. Oh.
Did I forget to mention that I came in your inhaler today?
How'd you come in my inhaler? Like, how do you even come in my inhaler?
It's just fucking, it's a hole. You aim for the hole.
There's two. I'm not even going to get into this. Hey guys, welcome. We're just here chilling, and we just saw it. Well, we saw like was it last week or?
I think so. Whenever it came out.
We want to talk about it, so we're going to talk about it. What'd you think about it?
I don't know. We saw it a couple days ago, so I've had time to think about it, and I still don't know how I feel. Cause like, there are some, like I've been watching reviews of it as well. Mm-hmm. Like a couple people review it, and like, I think they all come up with a really good point. It's not as good as the first one. No. For sure.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But like everything everybody said, I kind of agree with. Like the cast was super on point.
Just amazing.
Like the adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Bill Hader.
Yeah.
He's so great.
Oh my fucking God.
Sorry guys. There's some people kind of running around getting
screaming outside, getting raped.
They're not getting raped, Philip. Stop. There was literally like 5 minutes ago, there was some guy just out there like 21, 22, 23. And like,
just counting.
Yeah, just counting. Oh my God, is the count out there?
I wanted to scream out the window just
Today's magic number is 3. 1 rape. 2 rape. I fucking hated that guy as a kid.
Really?
I hated the count.
I don't know. I remember fucking Sesame Street's weird for me. Like I remember watching it as a kid, but I don't remember anything about it other than Elmo and Big Bird.
You know what episode I remember like adamantly?
Huh.
Is the episode when 0 was the magic number of the day.
Oh yeah.
Because the count got on the piano and he's like, wait, am I just not going to play anything? And I don't know why as a kid that like fucked me up so much. I was like, oh yeah, because it's 0. But like, what is he going to do then?
It's because you saw it when you were 13 and you were high.
No, Philip. I saw it when I was 4 and high.
Have you, did you know that Sesame Street is rated R right now? Like the first and second season of Sesame Street went out on DVD and it's rated R.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What? Why? The count actually did rape somebody.
No. No, there's only one thing I remember on why it's rated R, but they said it has some adult themes, quote unquote.
Isn't that the point of why it was such a good show?
I don't know. But I know one thing is someone came up with like a trench coat on and a hat, like not a fedora, but kind of similar. Yeah. And he walked up, he like snuck up behind one of them and he was like, yo, and then opened his coat and he's like, you want some O's? And it was the letter O.
That's good. I like that.
So that's why it's rated R now.
But also, isn't that kind of sending a bad message to kids?
What do you mean?
Some guy's like, hey man, do you want the letter X? I can get you the letter X.
Well, that's the point. That's why it's rated R now, Philip.
Yeah, but like, no, I'm talking about like when they were making the show.
Oh, I don't
know. Why even put that in?
There's a lot of shit in cartoons back in the day that they shouldn't have put in.
Well,
like literally the Looney Tunes was only violence and just creative ways of doing violence.
Yeah, but it was funny. So
you just laughed at the O thing and I only explained it.
What?
You just laughed at the thing that I just said.
The O thing?
Yeah. So it was funny to you.
Yeah, what's your point you're trying to make to me right now?
That it doesn't matter that it was a bad thing for kids. It was funny.
No, I'm not talking. I guess you're right. But like, I don't know. Cause like the Looney Tunes, it's just slapstick comedy.
Well, yeah, I know, but.
And there's also like a lot of parents back in the day that wouldn't let their kids watch Looney Tunes for that exact reason.
Yeah. Cause
it causes violence. And like, I don't know. I watched Looney Tunes all the time as a kid and I want to say I'm violent.
One day we're going to have to stop that bit.
Yeah, we're going to have to stop that. One day we're going to fuck up this mic. Uh-huh. But until we're 1,000 episodes, no, I'm kidding.
So.
Back on it.
Uh-huh.
Because we were talking about this. To preference this to everybody, I do not like scary movies. I don't watch scary movies because it seems like
because he's a pussy.
I am. And I accept that in my life. I've come to the point in my life where I am a pussy and I am more than proud to accept that. Philip is adamantly so pissed off by it because I refuse to watch movies or do stuff with him that involves scary shit. I just don't like the feeling of being scared.
Which I don't get. It's the same like. As
what are you talking about? That whole statement doesn't even make sense because like it's a rush.
It's a rush of adrenaline.
I can get that like 1,000 other different ways besides getting.
Yeah, that's just one way to get it.
Yeah, a stupid way. To me, like going to see a scary movie is like paying someone to fucking kick me in the nuts. It's an activity I don't enjoy. So why would I pay somebody to do it?
To find out if you enjoy it. I don't know. But it's not the same. It's not the same as getting kicked in the nuts though, because you don't have any physical pain.
You know those people that actually get off by that?
Yeah. It's called the Pain Olympics, buddy.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about that. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
That's like too much.
Super
like,
gross.
How do you even find out? Because that thing just like wrecks your dick. So that's a one-time thing. Was he just saving it up?
I don't think it is. I think because you like tie rope around it to stop the bleeding and then you cut your dick off.
Yeah. So he only has
you get it surgically put back on and then just do it again, probably.
Well, I would assume like the doctor after the third time is like, dude, come on, man.
I'm not doing it again. They can't say that. Like they can't do that.
I'm sure the doctor is like, hey man, your shit's pretty fucked. Like I can only do so much with it. Like you're not even gonna feel anything in there. So what's these like? Put it back on, doc. Yeah, but you're not gonna
put it back on.
Yeah, but you're not gonna feel anything. I said, put it back on. All right, man. Fucking
dude. Have you ever played Reddit 50/50?
No, you told me about it. Dude, I don't want to.
It's gross.
I don't want to do that.
So whoever doesn't know about Reddit 50/50 on this website Reddit, which I don't, who goes on Reddit, right?
That's true. Like I hear so much about Reddit, but I've never actually been on Reddit.
Yeah, this is the only thing I've ever done on Reddit.
The only time I'm on Reddit is when I'm looking up stupid like computer questions, and there's a Reddit for it. That's literally it.
Yeah, but so it's this thing where it just gives you a link, and it's like, you got two options. It could be either this thing or it could be this thing. And you just click the link and it's normally something like, oh, look at this cute puppy. And, oh, look at this dude get his dick cut in half long ways.
Hot dog style.
Yeah, that's what it was. So I got that one time. And he got erect and he cut it in half.
Oh, dude.
Like with scissors.
Oh, stop.
He cut it in half long ways and then like folded it out.
Dude, stop. I don't want to.
Got a wooden rod and shoved his asshole out through his penis.
Dude, I just ate. Like, you're making me sickies.
Well, I saw it. So how do you think I feel?
Oh my God. But you do see, like, they did tell you it was either going to be a puppy or a guy cutting his penis, right?
Yeah.
Like, they tell you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, like, what if it's like, what if you, like you're reading all of them, you're like, I'm not trying to take that bet. Ooh, a cute little kitten? And, like, I could watch a girl scalp herself. I'll take that bet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I just go down the list, whether I want to take the bet or not.
No, but I was talking about, like, the pain thing. I remember when you're on Pornhub, you just do the related because you go down that kind of circle.
I don't do that.
Oh, okay. Well, sometimes I do just because like I'm just going through the motions, see what's on there, There was one where like a guy just like puts he's like on a massage table, but there's like a little hole where his nuts are, and then there's some girl underneath who's fucking speed bagging his balls, and he's like, and I was like, I can't tell if you're enjoying or hating this. And you have to be enjoying it, but it sounds like you're
I think he's enjoying the $5,000 to $10,000 he's getting from doing it.
Oh my God. Have you ever watched something and it like makes your nuts hurt just watching it?
Yeah. Sam and I were watching porn and we saw this thing
where weird that you guys watch porn together.
No, it's not. It's like a normal couple thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not, bud.
Okay. It is though.
Okay. Whatever you say, man.
Anyways, we were watching porn together and we saw this it was this thing. It was
why the fuck did she get mad at you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Like, why did she get mad at you watching porn if she also watches porn with you?
I don't know. I mean,
women are weird.
Yeah. No, it's but so we were watching this thing and this guy.
She doesn't watch this podcast.
She probably won't.
Sorry, Sam.
Can I finish my story?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So we were watching porn together.
Okay.
And there was this super BDSM like thing, but like with a girl dominatrix thing.
Okay.
And honestly, we were watching this just because we were like, let's watch something fucking weird.
Yeah.
Just to see what it is. and it was a guy tied up like on all fours, like in the air. So he was like, his arms were out and his legs were spread.
You know they can't see you, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm describing it.
Well, you're like, it was like, ear.
Yeah, so you could hear it, you fucking asshole.
I'm sorry.
Anyways,
yeah.
And then she just came up and like, I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't like some just like simple paddle or something. She came up with like a fucking like metal rod or
a very
something.
Aggressive
weapon.
Yeah.
And she just went and just hit him in the nuts as hard and just kept doing it.
Oh. Oh my God.
And then she would just like grab his nuts and like pull down.
Oh my God. Ding dong.
Yeah. I was like, Jesus.
That gives me the fucking like, man, how do you find, where the fuck do you find these guys? And how do you like, imagine if this guy has like a wife and kids, but he hasn't brought it up to his wife in like years.
Right.
She's like, let's do something like crazy in the bedroom. He's like, okay. She's like, one of my fantasies is like, I want you to dress up as like a guy from the Navy. And he's like, oh babe, I'll do that for you. She's like, what about you? What's something that I could do for you, babe? He's like,
hit me in the nuts with a metal rod.
Hey, you know that like wooden branch that fell off the tree yesterday? The one that we took out? Yeah. Can you just grab that and just fucking hit me in the nuts?
Can you just destroy my shit?
We
have 2 kids. That's enough.
Have you ever seen Mortal Kombat? I want you to do one of those to my nuts.
You want me to do a fatality to? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know how I feel. Okay, well then fucking why'd you even ask?
Why'd you bring it up if you're not going to commit?
If I'm not going to fucking get anything out of this. That's cool, Susan.
Oh, I get to be a Navy SEAL. Oh.
Like, that's fucking original. She's like, yeah, but like, she's like, I'll do it, but like, why? Did I ask you why you're into Navy SEALs? No, but it's a common fantasy. And I was like, and this one is kind of, it's a niche, but like,
it's got at least 20,000 views.
Yeah. So you know what? I don't appreciate all the fucking judgment I'm getting.
But no, it's so weird to watch stuff like that because like, have you ever watched like really weird out of the blue shit like that?
What I was going to tell you is that I was on Pornhub and I want to send you like funny videos from Pornhub, but I also don't want to send you videos from Pornhub.
Okay.
Because I don't want our friendship to ever get to that point.
That's weird.
Yeah. But there was this one where the caption is like, it's fake taxi. We'll replace all the sex sounds with sounds from Minecraft. And I watched it and I was like, this is fucking hilarious. And I was like, I can only imagine that there's one guy in the world that was like, you know, I like fake taxi, but I also really love Minecraft. Oh my God.
This is the one.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of weird shit on Pornhub.
There's a lot of funny shit too.
Yeah. Didn't you watch like the B movie on Pornhub or something?
No, it was Baby Boss.
Oh yeah.
An even more uncomfortable movie to watch on Pornhub.
A movie about babies.
Yeah. Well, because there's a scene in Baby Boss where you see
I think it's Boss Baby, right?
Oh, whatever. Fucking I know they did that on purpose. They had
the shitty Alex Baldwin movie. I don't fucking know.
I think it was okay. It was kind of funny.
It was no.
It had 2 funny scenes.
Okay.
There's a scene in there where there's like a full like baby's ass and he slaps the baby's ass. And then there's another joke in there where he's trying to get him to suck on like the bottle, like his older brother. He's like, I don't know where that's been. He's like, it doesn't matter where it's been. What matters is where it's gonna take you. And I was just like, this is really weird. And like,
Did you read the comments?
It makes it even more. Yeah. One of them was like, oh man, thank you. Netflix hasn't released it yet.
I thought they were going to be oddly sexual.
No, there's just a lot of like, for the most part, all the comments on Pornhub are super like positive.
Yeah.
I feel
like weirdly, like they help people with homework and shit. Someone's like, hey, I can't figure this problem out.
My favorite thing to do is like, man, I don't know who this actress is. First comment, every porn video. This is her name. They didn't tag it. And I'm like, dude, thanks. You're the real hero. Because I like to think that he went on like a quick little research thing.
Dude, straight up, if like I see an ad like on the side of like Pornhub, and I'm just like scrolling through and I see it and I'm like, that's the one.
How do we start this talking about it? And then it always evolves into either comic books or porn.
Anyways, I should be a goddamn detective. The way I'm able to sleuth shit out.
Oh, me too. I was able to find there's this one I was watching this one Japanese porn, and like there's no subtitles. I need subtitles. So I need to know what the fuck's going on.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You watch for the story.
Yeah, I do.
Fucking weirdo.
I hate how
You're
always,
so weird.
why do you fucking yuck my yum? Every time we bring this up,
Because your yum is yucky.
every time we fucking talk about this, you always come at me like that. Fucking.
That's what she said.
Do I kink shame you?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
All the time.
Oh, because you're ass mouth and shit. Sorry.
King shame me constantly because I eat ass. Oh,
It's disgusting.
like groceries, dog.
She poops out of there. I want that just on a t-shirt.
She poops out of there.
She poops out of there. Just like no other word, like no context, just like black and white text.
No, it should be like those memes that have like shitty
Clip art?
kind of clip art, but it's like those like from the 50s. What are they like?
Oh, like those ad guys? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like the 50s, like black and white, like
Yeah.
guy with the comb over hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just him like smoking one of those really long cigarettes. And then it just, she poops out of there.
She poops out of there. My word, boy. You know what she does out of her bum? That's where poop comes from.
Poop jokes, huh? That's where we're at.
I think it was funny. Can you imagine like
That should be a shirt though. That's hilarious.
I think that'd be a super great skit.
Yeah.
50s dad trying to tell his son about anal sex. He tossed her salad like her name was romaine. You'll get that in a couple years, son.
Hey, son, you ever eat the booty like groceries?
What do you do with groceries, son? Oh, we eat them, Dad. Well, that's what I did to your mother's ass cheeks.
Just whips his
With his newspaper.
Now go get me a beer.
Now go get me a beer and a belt to beat you and your mother. Because this is the 50s. No. How the fuck do we get here?
So about the movie It.
But anyway, this all evolved from me saying how I don't like scary movies.
Yeah.
But the reason I like watching it, because it's really not a scary movie in my eyes personally. It's like an adventure movie. At least the first one was like a summer adventure movie. I like those movies.
Yeah.
Like Stand By Me, kind of.
I don't know. It just wasn't like,
It wasn't super scary.
I didn't like the scares.
Yeah.
It's not that I was scared of them. It's just that like, I don't know. I kind of agree with the fact that like, if you never see the monster, it's like more scary. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think they should have done that for It?
A little bit more. Yeah. I definitely think you should have seen him. Like in the first movie when you saw him eat the kid's arm off, like at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Like you were sitting there and you're like, whoa, that's what this is gonna be.
I like that scene because you only see like a brief clip of like all his teeth around his arm.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's not a clown. Like I knew that it wasn't a clown going into it.
He was in the sewer, but
Yeah. So chances were he wasn't an actual clown, but fucking now I know he's like super not a clown.
no, I've never really been scared by horror movies, but I can see a horror movie and be like if I was scared by this, I know this one would be scarier than this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like with movies like Sinister, it's you only see the villain for like 2 seconds at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
And it's like just whoa, and he's there and then he's gone.
Well, like what I was gonna say, well, the problem about that with It.
And Sinister's horrifying.
Yeah.
I want you to watch it with me.
No, well, I'm not gonna. So there we go.
Like literally, I can just say the name Mr. Boogie and Sam gets terrified. Like she does not like it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to live my life like that, but I don't want to just be walking in the grocery store and someone be like, just like here's one guy say Mister, another kid say Boogie, and then we have a panic attack. So no, I'm not trying to do that. No, but what I was gonna say is that's kind of hard for It because he can transform into anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but also the things he transformed into just weren't scary.
Yeah.
Like it just looked like a CGI monster, which is just like I'm watching. I'm like, looks bad.
Well, like in the book, he transforms into like what the kids were scared of at the time. Like it was like a werewolf and like a vampire and shit like that, like a mummy. But I forget what like.
Is there someone in the attic?
Is there kids in the attic? Ever like There was another Stephen King book. Maybe it wasn't Stephen King. There was a book that my dad told me about of like these kids that their whole life was just spent in the attic because their mother hated them so much, and they were getting like sunlight deficiency. And he was like, it was a really scary and like really sad book. And I was like, then why would you like read it?
Have you ever heard of the book? It's like, I don't remember. It's like his name was It. His name was called It or something.
Oh, All the Places We Go.
Huh?
It's a Dr. Seuss book. I'm sorry.
Fuck off. No, it was like The Boy Named It. It was The Boy Named It. Have you?
No.
And we're back.
And we're back. Sorry about that, guys. We had to step away from the mic. We didn't cut anything, just to preference that, because we don't stop. Philip keeps trying to grab my dick. And Nunny.
Don't fucking tempt me. I'll do it.
Now beat it with a wooden stick. Like, you know how I like.
So about It.
Okay. So about It. All right. Can I tell you straight up? I know they couldn't do it, and I understand why.
Are you talking about the kid orgy?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to see that.
You fucking sicko.
It wasn't a kid orgy. They ran a train. They took turns.
Yeah.
It wasn't barbaric. Oh, can you imagine just fucking in a sewer too? Ugh. All that poop just flying around, just getting in all your crevices. No, but what I was gonna say is like, I understand why they didn't do it, but I really wish I saw the intergalactic turtle, space turtle.
I mean, he was hinted at.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is I was watching the first movie, and there's like a little Lego turtle on his bed.
Yep.
And I was like, is that a fucking reference to the galactic turtle? And I was like, nah, probably maybe not. I was like, maybe I'm just reading too much into it. And then this next in this movie, they walk into that that classroom.
Sorry.
Cool. Can you stop kicking the thing?
Sorry.
Fuck. We're trying to be fucking professional.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding. I don't care. I just know you get mad at me whenever I do that. No, but they go into like a little classroom, and there's a turtle on the desk, and I was like, see, I'm not fucking crazy. I knew the reference.
No, straight up, if anything ever has a close up on it in film, it's a good thing to, or like you should always think that it's important.
Okay.
Because if you're making a film, then like when they show you a close up, it's like, I want you to know about this. You know what I mean? Like,
But it was an establishing shot.
Well, yeah, even with establishing shots.
Okay.
I mean, for example, like in David Fincher's Fight Club. Have you seen Fight Club?
Yeah. Okay. Go on.
All right. Well, just asking. You haven't seen Blade Runner, so
Yeah, that's fair. Well, maybe if there wasn't like fucking 50 different versions of the movie, maybe I could fucking watch it.
Okay. Anyways, but
Anyway, go ahead.
In Fight Club, in every single shot in that movie, do you know about this?
About the little like the cut-ins of him?
No.
What are you talking about?
No, there's a Starbucks cup in every shot in that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
There's a cup of Starbucks. And he said it was to represent like capitalism or something like
Well,
that.
have you ever read the book? Yeah, I read the book.
Oh, really?
Let me tell you, a little bit weirder.
I didn't even know Fight Club was based on a book.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You know what's funny? I read that book in high school. I never watched the movie. So I was like, I'm gonna read the book and I'm gonna watch the movie. I'm gonna be one of those guys.
Fuck you.
I was reading the book, and my teacher came up to me. He's like, "Hey, Philip, I noticed you kept the main character's name out." And I was like, for the fucking life of me, I do not know why, but they never mention his name, and it's pissing me off. And
Were
then
you writing a book report on it?
Yeah, well, we just had to we would read it, and it would be like our
Wait,
take
your
home.
school chose for you to read Fight Club?
No, I made that choice.
Okay.
No, we would go home and we would read it, and then we write about what we read. It's one of those things, just keeping track that we're reading it.
Okay.
And he was like, I noticed you haven't been putting the main character's name, you've just been putting the narrator. And I was like, well, because he doesn't fucking ever say his name. And I was losing my shit. I was like, I do not understand why they don't fucking say the main character's name. Like, I was looking through the book, I was like, it has to be somewhere. And then I read to the end and I was like, oh, okay, that's fucking clever. And then I watched the movie and I was like, oh. But yeah, man, but in the book, there's a scene where he's fighting somebody and he has a huge cut in his cheek where you can see his teeth and shit. It's disgusting. Gross. Yeah.
Dude, I saw this picture. I meant to save it because I wanted to show you. It was so fucking gross. It made me like want to vomit.
Why'd you show me that?
Because it's like...
Why'd you be so excited to show me that?
It's not like a grotesque thing.
You literally just...
I don't know why it made me want to vomit. Oh. So it was a picture of a child's skull.
Okay.
But like just like an anatomic kind of thing. Oh, and it was showing... They had their teeth, right? Mm-hmm. Like a row of teeth.
Yeah.
And under it was showing all of their teeth coming in.
Oh.
And it had like holes right here where your teeth go. Oh. Before it comes... It was so gross.
It was for like a dental school?
I don't know.
That's probably
maybe,
what I guess.
But it was disgusting. Like, I don't know why, but it's like kind of like that trypophobia shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't believe in that, but every time I see something with holes, it does kind of gross me out a little bit.
See, I don't get that at all.
Yeah.
I get it though. I get how it can be gross to other people though.
Yeah.
Just me personally.
But like, I don't believe that that's a real fear. I just see it and I'm like, ew. Because it's like not supposed to look like that. You know what I mean?
What if we just like, I want to meet somebody that's like that. Mm-hmm. And just like throw a bunch of Swiss cheese on their car. Just have them like freak out.
Well, the thing is that most people that say they're like trypophobic or whatever, it's just from Photoshop pictures.
Yeah.
Of like people's faces with holes in it.
Oh my God, is that a bee's nest with like pudge and stuff coming out of it?
No, it's a Photoshopped picture, you dumbass.
You idiot. I don't get like, maybe just because I don't get the core root of that fear.
Yeah.
Because like falling of heights, it's just really a fear of like falling to your death. Mm-hmm. That's really the crux of it. The same thing with the ocean. You're just afraid of like drowning or like or you're afraid of the unknown
or the death animals that are in the ocean.
Yeah, or the many other things that are in the ocean that we haven't ever seen and could rape me. But like with that, I was like, what's the core fear there? You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Did you know that we discovered like
we discovered fear?
No. We've discovered like I don't remember the number. It's something close like 10% or something of the oceans. Mm-hmm. Like there's like 90-something% of the ocean that we haven't even seen yet.
Isn't that crazy to think about?
Yeah.
I guess it kind of makes sense because if we look at the portion of land to ocean, it's a lot. Uh-huh. So I kind of get it.
You want to hear one other weird factoid?
Sure. I hate the word factoid, by the way. That has nothing to do with like what we're talking about. Whenever I hear somebody like, you want to hear a factoid? All I hear is, you want to hear a factoid?
That's kind of why I said it.
Okay.
But because I don't know why, but I used to watch a show because I have little siblings, so they would watch Disney Channel like after the prime of Disney Channel when I watched it. You know what I mean?
Sure, but you weren't watching kid shows.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Anyways, they watched a show called Ant Farm. Have you seen that?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, so it's about these like little like genius kid like prodigies.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they go to high school or whatever. And one of them was super fucking annoying. And would always say like the word factoid because she remembered like literally everything that's ever happened to her in her life or something.
How about this factoid?
Yeah. Anyways, the interesting thing is, did you know if you shrank the Earth down to the size of a cue ball, it would be smoother than a cue ball?
That is weird.
Yeah. Right?
How would it be like? How'd you feel it being smooth?
Huh?
Like I'm trying to like imagine how that would actually feel like.
I don't know.
How something can be more smooth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the cue bar is like it's a sphere.
Yeah.
So there's like no like roughs any. That's weird.
Yeah.
How can something be more smooth?
I don't know, man.
Man, this podcast would be so much better with some pot.
Ow. Fuck.
God, did you just crack your toes?
Yes.
You disgust me.
Want to see? Look.
No, stop. Dude, stop. I do that too all the time. That was one.
Gross. I'm sorry, guys. This is not an ASMR thing.
ASMR of cracking knuckles. Oh, that would freak my mom out.
Why?
Because she hates whenever I pop my knuckles.
Oh, really?
My teacher used to fucking hate it too. She didn't like yell at me. She was just like, please don't do that when I'm by you. Mm-hmm. And I used to just instinctively be like,
I crack almost every bone in my body, I feel like.
I remember you were all disgusted by how I crack my back.
Yeah. Because I don't get it. How you're able to do that.
Just like forcibly just.
Yeah, gross. Gross.
Ew. Back to it. There's a lot of things in that movie.
Uh-huh.
I think it's like really a lot more funny than it is scary.
It was really funny.
It's really funny.
There were like one or two jokes that killed me.
My favorite line in that movie was like, he's like,
Was it the mullet?
yeah. He's like, cut your fucking mullet. It's been 30 years.
Dude, the only thing that I didn't enjoy about that movie was the time. Like, it should not have been a 3-hour movie.
How long it was?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Well, for me, it's not one of those movies where I went into it and I was like, oh, that was 3 hours. It felt like 2. No, it felt like 3 hours to me.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't get that at all.
I was sitting there and I was like, my God, can this just fucking end for a second?
Really?
Yeah. And I think the reason is that, like, all of the scares were set up the exact same way. You know what I mean? It was the same fucking scare, just done like 7 times in a row.
One kid goes by himself.
Yeah, someone goes by themselves, and then Pennywise does some fuck shit, and then they leave unharmed.
I like that Pennywise has more screen time in this one.
Does he?
It seems like he does. It felt like to me like
I think it seems like he does because it's a 3-hour movie.
Well, I don't.
Because Pennywise had a pretty decent amount of screen time in the first one.
You think?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I mean, I haven't seen it in like probably 8 or 9 months. I don't know.
I didn't. I'm kidding. I do like to do that whenever I see a sequel, see the previous movie.
Yeah.
Just kind of rack them up.
I didn't do that just because I did the dumb idea. So I never saw the original It miniseries.
Neither did I.
So I was going into it, Sam and I are like, let's sit down and watch this 5 fucking hour thing. And just to like get ready for the new It movie.
Oh, can we talk about that real quick? I hate all their hair.
Huh?
All their hair in the miniseries, like the older people.
I literally don't even remember it, dude.
Dude, one of them had a ponytail, and it fucking annoyed the fuck out of me.
Gross.
And he also had a mole, and the whole time watching, I was like, I'm not even scared, because I'm just fucking staring at it. I'm like,
I'm looking at your disgusting face.
get it off your face.
No, it
Molly.
But we went to go sit there when we watched the miniseries, and the whole fucking time I was watching it, it pissed me off because I was like, this is just like the new one, but way less like intense. Like, it's just a bitch version of the new one where they can't really show anything.
It's made for TV.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I was sitting there watching it and I was like, so now going into the new one, I was like, okay, well, I know all of the major plot points, but it's not even going to fucking matter. Okay, well.
I'm listening. I'm sorry, guys. I checked my phone for like 1 second. Phil's like, oh, that's cool. Guess we're not talking anymore.
Podcast over.
I didn't realize I was such a fucking bore to you, Philip. No, somebody text me.
No, it's just boring. Like, it's just a shitty version of the new one. And I will say that with 100% certainty, the old fucking miniseries from never seeing it back then, it's ass.
Yeah.
And if anyone watches it now, it's ass.
Yeah.
And the guy who played the clown wasn't really that scary. So fucking eat my ass.
All right, Philip. Jesus.
God, I hate...
You're very like angered by that one.
I am. Because I hate that everybody's all like, oh my God, it fucking gave me nightmares for 13 years.
You also got to like consider too is that like back in the day, because we have like more special effects than those people did have back then. Mm-hmm. So you got to kind of take that into consideration.
Yeah, I know. It's just, I don't know.
I was actually thinking about that watching this movie. I was like, could you imagine just showing this to somebody like from when Citizen Kane came out?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. People would kill themselves.
They would throw up and die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They would throw up in the first scene because they're like, a gay couple?
Now, I do. I was thinking about something like that, too, where I was like, I wonder what happens if you show the people, like, when film was first starting to be invented. And, like, it didn't have, like, the camera angles right. It didn't really have... Like, I was in my film history class and I was watching something where they didn't understand, like, they haven't thought of interjecting 2 scenes together. So they would show the entirety of the scene from one angle and then the entirety of the scene again from another angle.
Yeah.
So because they didn't understand, they didn't think about putting them together like that. So I was like, I wonder what happens if you show people like in this time, go to their theater with like a 4K projector or something. And then just...
Oh my God, it's in color?
And then just put on like Avengers Endgame. And see how they fucking riot in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think about that for a lot of stuff. I was watching this like animated thing. Like it was CGI, but it was super realistic. What was the game? It was that new game that's coming out with the guy from The Walking Dead. This guy that made like Silent Hill, like he's part of it.
I got no idea.
Anyway, they showed like a cutscene on YouTube, and they look like fucking realistic. And I was thinking, I was like, man, remember when there was just like fucking pixels on the screen? You had to kind of guess where all his bits were.
Yeah.
And like now, like if I show that to a kid like from I don't know the
Like the 80s.
yeah, the 80s, it'd just be like, this is what video games are now. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, this is a fucking movie. Are you?
Or like VR and shit.
That would blow their mind.
Yeah. Yeah. There was one game that was kind of like that. I was playing Red Dead 2, right? I was just sitting in the room and I was playing it, and I set it to the setting where, like the widescreen bars come up, right? And like your controls kind of come up.
We talked about this before.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, in the podcast.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So.
Yeah, your grandpa thought it was like an actual movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like, I don't know.
How do you feel about horror games? Do you play a lot of horror games?
I don't really play a lot of video games anymore, man.
Well, even back in the day.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
I think the first horror game I ever played was actually probably like Slenderman. And I played it when I was like, I don't even know when that came out. I think it was like 10 or 12.
You should play the new Slenderman. There's a couple new bad guys in there.
I'm not gonna play it.
Why?
Because it's like it was just a fad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like this one's kind of fun. I like it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a little new mechanics. Enough to keep it fresh.
Yeah.
But still keep like the main focus.
Yeah.
One of the only horror games I've ever played was Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
And it scared the fuck out of me.
Did it?
It just kept me on edge.
I mean, Resident Evil 4 isn't really that scary. It's one of the best games ever made, but it's not really scary.
But the thing about that, what was scary to me wasn't like the fear factor. It was the fact that I'm a shitty shot, and there's so many, and there's so many fucking zombies coming at me. And then I close the door, and as soon as I close the door, another door opens, and there's a guy with a fucking chainsaw, and I'm like, all right, I'm just fucked. I'm fucked.
So the fear is that you're bad at video games.
Yeah, that's it. It's not a fear, Philip. That's the reality. I'm not bad. Fuck. I'm not bad at video games. Just most video games.
There was one.
I can whoop your ass at some platformers.
Yeah. Okay.
Pull up that fucking computer right now.
Pull a Mario right now.
Super Meat Boy. Woo!
I've actually never played Super Meat Boy.
Oh, I think you love it. Mm-hmm. It's like
I probably would.
It's incredibly hard, but it's kind of fun hard.
Yeah. You know a game that is another really like apparently stupid hard that I really want to play?
What?
Is Cuphead.
Oh yeah, I want to play that too.
Yeah, I was never able to get into it, but I love like side scroller shooters.
Has a co-op.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
You want to fuck up some Cuphead?
Let's do it. Fuck this podcast.
Wait till I get paid though, because I can't buy the game.
I was going to be like, I buy it, but I don't use my credit card for anything.
What?
I have a credit card just in case of emergencies, or in case like, or like to the point.
Oh, but it's like not a debit card. Do you have a debit card in case of emergencies? Are you a fucking psychopath?
What, Philip? All I do is pay in cash. People fucking
what?
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta cut that shit out.
Unless I have to.
Literally in 20 years, cash is gonna be obsolete.
I know, but until then, I'm gonna let it ride.
Dude, that's insane to me.
I know. It is. I know, and I get it. I know I'm not in the right. So like, just to preference that, I know.
You can pay with shit with your phone now, dog.
I know, Philip. Fucking, I'm on your side.
No, you're not, because you're not doing it.
But I just like paying in cash. I just like paying in cash.
I don't.
But like,
I mean, the only thing that I can see, like me paying in cash would be better, is that with a card, it's just so much easier to waste money.
you know, there's a lot of girls that think I'm a drug dealer,
Or
like
Yeah.
in the mafia or something, because I don't have any social media.
yeah.
All I like to do is carry cash.
And you talk like this.
And I talk like this, say. What do you want, dollface? You want a cup of popcorn?
You need me to whack someone for you?
Get the woman some popcorn and something for her menzies. No, because like, and I noticed that my friends brought this up to me, that whenever I hand somebody cash, I always like fold it up and like slide it to them like that, just out of habit. I don't know why I said like that.
Yeah.
Oh, we're on a podcast. I fold it up into like a little square, and you know how people like palm it to each other? That's what I do, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, you're a psychopath.
Whenever I'm at
What you said, though, it did remind me of something, though.
what? Yeah, Ted Bundy came out and
No, do you remember? So we were doing that mobster voice, and it reminded me of...
for reference, guys, we found some suckers and we were eating them, and once we got to like the stem, we just started doing mob voice for a good
20 minutes.
Yeah.
That was in the middle of the podcast when we had to.
That's why
take a break.
That's why we had to take a 2-hour break because we were dealing with the fucking mob boys.
No, so it reminded me of, and honestly, this is my least, like, as a film major, this is the most disgraceful I've ever felt.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Saying
right.
that this is a movie that I haven't seen. Because I want to see this movie, and I reference this movie, but I've never seen this movie, and it's The Godfather.
You haven't seen The
I
Godfather?
haven't seen The Godfather, and I'm ashamed
you're a
about
fucking
it.
psychopath. Fuck off.
I'm ashamed of it.
Dude, how have you not seen The Godfather?
Dude, it just, like, I don't have it. I don't even know where to see it.
You know, that's my dad's favorite movie. Well, you should ask me.
Well,
dude.
yeah, I know. He has the script on his wall.
My dad has a portrait of the main guy from The Godfather.
Yeah.
And it's the entire script, like in different colors so you can see his
But
face.
at this point, is that if I'm going to watch it, it's a trilogy, so I need to put away, and they're fucking,
You really don't need to see
it's like a 9-hour trilogy.
You really don't need to see the third movie.
Yeah, I know. It's still 6 hours that I have to dedicate to this one franchise.
I don't know, man. Just fucking on film alone, you should watch it.
Yeah, I know.
If you know, then do it. Be better.
And the crazy thing is that I love mobster movies and shit.
Really?
Yeah. But I haven't seen that, and I also haven't seen, what's the other super popular mobster movie?
Tango and Cash.
No. Fucking idiot. Here, 1 second. Where's my phone? I'm gonna look it up.
Oh, but when I'm on my phone, I get fucking yelled at.
This is for the podcast.
I'm doing research.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
see. Okay, Google. What are the most famous mobster movies?
Man, this is riveting stuff.
Here are some details.
Oh, you picked a male voice. Picked a male voice for your Google, huh?
Goodfellas. I haven't seen Goodfellas.
I haven't seen Goodfellas either.
Yeah. There are so many movies that I haven't seen. I don't know how I'm a film major.
Yeah.
Because they're like the best movies ever made.
Yeah, I know. And fucking, it pisses me off because you'll yell at me for not watching like Blade Runner. But I think I've seen more movies than you have.
You probably have.
I know I have, actually.
Well, the thing is that I don't have time to watch movies.
Neither do I. I make time.
Yes, you do. You have one job right now. You don't have any other. You have your firefighter shit, but other than that, you don't got to go to school.
Actually, I have 2 jobs.
What?
No. Yeah.
You got a job?
Yeah.
Oh, where'd you get it for?
I'm just being a dick.
Oh.
Where'd you get your other job? Doing it right now.
Jobs pay.
I've actually been taking some requests from like other friends of mine in the arts studio. Because they'll just like ask me for like reference pictures and stuff for.
Oh, okay.
And I'll just help them with that, and they'll throw me a couple bucks here and there.
That's cool.
Also, some people ask me to do their tattoos. I always feel kind of nervous about doing that.
Well, yeah, you need to like get mentored in that.
Well, no,
before
I'm
you
not doing the
start-
tattooing. I'm just drawing the
Oh,
thing. Yeah,
I was,
fucking idiot.
I was like, I would be too.
You didn't even practice? I've seen you erase shit all the time. No, dude, I just draw
Can
it.
you imagine drawing and not being allowed to erase?
Yeah, tattooers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think it's so crazy how they shade stuff. And let me say though, like there's some tattoo artists that I feel like think they're really good, but like
You mean clean?
I think clean's pretty solid.
I don't know. I just fucking hate them.
Let me put this way. We're talking about what's that
Inked.
show? Inked, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just say this though. He's pretty good in his style.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which a Ink Master does not make.
No. And to be fair,
No, it's Ink Masters, not Inked. Duh.
that's a coffee place. No, but he's good, and I noticed I've had this sucker thing in my hand, and I'm talking like I'm a 70s detective, like smoking it, like.
You see,
So why'd you kill her, Jimmy?
did you just put out a sucker stick?
No.
You know it's not a real cigarette, right? Stop blowing on the fucking mic. We don't have a pop filter yet. Shit. Actually, that's a lie. I do have a pop filter. We just don't have it on.
Anyway, real professional, Phil. You should have just said we don't have one.
By the way, either in the next one or the one after that, we're gonna have some sound panels up here. So
It's starting to turn a lot into Jablinski games.
It's gonna be super dead. And we're also gonna hopefully have a 2-mic setup.
Like 15 episodes in, he's like, I'm finally playing a video game. I played Fortnite for 3 minutes. We're done.
Now time to go make a meme.
Now time to review these nachos I found. I fucking love him. But no, what I was gonna say is that I hate you. Phil just threw my fucking sucker away. Why can't you just let me be happy in my life?
Because you're blowing out the fucking bike.
All right. The thing about clean is, I get like in your line of work, you really only do need to be good at one style.
Yeah.
But like when
you
you're
can
on
do hot rods real well.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, because that you'll be the hot rod guy.
Yeah.
Whenever it was like, hey, I need somebody to do hot rod stuff, go to clean.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But like when you're on a show where you have to do like every single
You
type
have to
of
be
tattoo,
good at every style.
yeah, I don't think you
And you have to be good at weird shit that doesn't even have to do with tattooing.
like art stuff.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Huh?
I disagree.
What?
Well, a lot of the stuff that they're doing is art conceptual stuff, which is stuff you need to be good at if you're tattooing somebody.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said, and then you also have to be like good at this other stuff, which you don't really need. And I was like, I would disagree, Philip.
No, I'm saying you have to be good at other mediums that you
yeah.
don't need for tattooing.
Yeah, you're right.
Like they have to fucking make pixel art with bubble wrap. That's fucking weird.
Oh
you know?
man, my favorite one was that they drop like little droplets in like a million red Solo cups.
Oh yeah.
To make a picture.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, that fucking already made me tired, and I'm not gonna do it.
And they like shade with that shit.
Yeah,
That's so wild.
it's crazy with like water and ink.
Yeah.
That shows how great artists they are.
Uh-huh.
I remember I was watching a video of like them looking at they were looking at bad tattoos people got,
Yeah.
and they're just asking like, how would you fix this? And like
They were like, I wouldn't do that.
a lot of them are just like, yeah, that's fucked. There was one with like a bad like portrait of Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
And they're like, I would just paint it yellow and make it a Simpsons character because that's fucked. But one of them, like a lot of them, there was this woman who had like a rose on her hand, but it was really just a flat purple color and just the line work. Like,
Ew.
and like it looked bad, but they're like, yeah, that's unfixable. Nah, you can't do anything about that. And I was like, what are you talking about? All you have to do is like shade and like put in some highlights and stuff. Like it's not gonna look amazing, but
Yeah.
you can fix it.
Yeah.
I was like, you guys, shut the fuck up. What do you guys like? You guys are professional artists. Like, shouldn't you fucking know that? I'm a dumb nut that took like maybe a couple years in college of art. I've also been doing it my whole life, but that's besides.
It's also my one passion. But
It's not my one passion.
I know. But no, so on that point, I was thinking about for my next paycheck, I'm planning on, because I'm getting a bomb ass paycheck because of Labor Day. I'm planning on using it to get another tattoo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking, and I was talking to Sam about this the other day. It was probably yesterday, but I was talking to her. I was like, I wonder how much it would be to get a tattoo from one of the Ink Masters.
A lot.
You think?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I know.
Like a shit ton.
Yeah. But I would fucking love that.
Really? What do you want to get?
So I have two ideas, and actually, I'll say this for the podcast, and I'll say this for you to see which one you're more into.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna get both eventually.
So comment below which one you want Philip to get, and he will get it.
And I'll post a picture on Instagram.
Since we only have like 2 people subscribed, it's gonna be me commenting.
I like this one.
Shut up, fag.
No, so
more tits.
hashtag me too.
Go ahead.
So I have two that I'm planning on getting. I don't know which one I want to get first though.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So the first one is going to be a picture of. It's going to be like kind of a circular picture frame, like those old ones with like flourishes all around them, kind of like that. But inside it, it's going to be like a really elegant kind of sexy splicer.
Yeah.
From BioShock.
From BioShock. Yeah.
Yeah. And she's going to be like bloody, but like have the cleavage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like I don't know what they're called, like ribbons or something, banners, like banners wrapped around it that says "A man chooses and a slave obeys."
Yeah.
So that's the first idea. And the second one that I want to get is so backstory on this. There's an amazing TV show called Avatar: Last Airbender.
I don't think it's that.
Huh?
I don't think that's that underground. They have to be like.
Yeah, no, I know. I know, that was the joke.
Okay.
Anyways, when in Avatar: Last Airbender,
Oh man, I've heard of that.
I don't know why, my favorite fucking character in that entire show shows up once in the whole show.
You've told me both these ideas.
Yeah.
And I love them.
Yeah, but I'm saying it for the pod.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
So it's Koa the Face Stealer. And he shows up in one episode, and if you don't know, if you show emotion around him, he steals your face.
Yeah.
and you just walk around without a face.
Without
for
a
the rest of
face.
it. Yeah. So, and also he's a giant centipede.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about getting him
He's
either
a giant centipede with the end of it being faces that he's stolen from people.
Yes.
That's preference that.
Yep.
Yeah. It's fucking terrifying.
So I was thinking about like in traditional Japanese, getting that either wrapped around my arm or kind of just like right here. I don't know which one would look better.
Wrapped around your arm.
You think?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Most definitely.
That's the one I was leaning toward. I just didn't want to go in the tattoo artist be like, "Are you fucking retarded?"
Well, no, because like if you do it just straight down the arm, like it looks cool, but like it's a centipede, so
Yeah.
it's like a bug. So you got to like have it like curly and crawly.
That's what I thought. But
yeah.
then, anyways, it would end right here on my wrist. It would end on my wrist.
Yeah.
For the people that can't see.
Oh, the flick of my wrist.
And it would have like a traditional Japanese version of my mom's face. Because I want to get a portrait, but I think portraits are normally don't turn out that good unless you fork up stupid amounts of money.
Yeah.
And I also think they're kind of whack at this point. You know what I mean?
I don't like portraits either.
Yeah. So I just thought that would be a cool way to represent like one of my favorite TV shows and my mom at the same time.
Honestly,
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was like, honestly, if I was on Inked, that's where I would get sent home.
Oh,
Portraits.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can do them. It's just that like I have a very stylized way of painting,
Yeah.
so it doesn't mesh well with portrait.
Yeah.
But dude, I want you to do the face sealer one. Why don't you just do both?
Well, I'm going to do both eventually.
Oh, okay.
It's just whichever one I get first.
Yeah, I think you should do the.
Because eventually I want to have a full sleeve.
I don't know, man. Because I love both those ideas.
Yeah.
I think they're super dope.
I might just go in and ask the artist which one. Because the problem is that I think it's going to be really hard to find someone who's good at traditional Japanese.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think it would be cool though, because like they they get like these fucking douchebags that want like one thing.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a cool thing to stretch their muscles and do something kind of cool.
Yeah. So they don't go in and they're like, oh, can I have a coat? Or is it a koi fish?
Koi fish.
Yeah. Or a fucking dragon?
Can I have Coda? From the hit movie Brother Bear. That's a callback. But
So fucking stupid.
I'm gonna make it my point in every episode to mention Brother Bear.
Whatever.
I don't even like that movie that much.
But yeah, so I don't know which one I want to get, but I'm thinking about getting both of them eventually.
I would love you. Me personally, I like Koa the Face there a little more. Mm-hmm. That's because I love Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Somebody asked me this the other day, and I wanted to get your opinion on it. Which
Okay.
one do you like more? Do you like Naruto or Avatar: Last Airbender more?
See, that's a hard one.
Yeah, right. Me personally, I said The Last Airbender.
I got to say that too.
Yeah,
And here's why. I'm going to say that
it's easy to go back to.
It's easier to go back to, and there's barely any filler, and the filler's good. Like,
yeah.
I love Avatar, or I love Naruto, but I love half of Naruto.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's 1,000 episodes of that bitch.
What if you didn't have to watch those filler though?
I don't know. I
Because
mean,
that's how I watched Naruto. I don't ever watch
yeah.
the filler.
I didn't either. I skipped over it. It's just a fucking nuisance to have to skip over it. You know what I
I
mean?
don't have to fucking look it up. And
Yeah.
like-
And I don't know. I just think that that's a fucking hard one, man.
I think Avatar: Last.
I'd say if we're just going Naruto and Avatar, I would pick Avatar, but it's a little harder with Naruto and Naruto Shippuden.
Well, you can put Avatar and Korra.
Fuck.
Ah, damn it.
My flawless logic. Then honestly, I'm going to go Avatar.
I would go Avatar. You know why I go Avatar? Because it's more cohesive story.
Yeah.
Because there's less characters I need to fucking care about and pay attention on.
Yeah.
And I love Avatar so much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love Naruto, but like Avatar: Last Airbender is probably one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And I like.
Oh, man, we need
and
to-
when you include Korra, I still say this. I think Korra season 3 is the best out of all of the seasons. In
Oh yeah,
the Avatar
hands down.
universe.
We both agree about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people think that Korra sucked, and it didn't suck. It's just not as good as a perfect show.
Are we gonna get into this? Because like that's gonna be like another hour of us talking about it. Because
We don't have to.
No, I really want to, but I want this shit to be our own. Like, I feel like we could pull up a full episode on this.
Just talking about that.
Just talking about that.
Yeah. I don't know.
What's our time right now?
We are at 54.
54?
54 minutes.
Oh my god. Do you want to wrap up this fucking 6 more minutes and then talk about Avatar: The Last Airbender?
2 episodes, baby, because we missed a week.
Yeah. Well, we didn't miss. We just fucked up the schedule a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah. And I don't know. I was just really determined to try and get a fucking 2 mic setup before we started our next one.
All right, guys. If you thought the last podcast sucked, Philip was in a very bad place.
I was upset. I was pissed.
He like you. I saw it. I think I mentioned this in the podcast, but you have a look in your eye where it's both like determination, but just pure rage. And it's like,
Aren't those the same thing?
no, no, they're not. But like when Philip gets his head stuck on something, and this is something I love about you, you fucking get it done. But also you will murder everybody who gets in your way, which is also kind of scary. But again, I appreciate it.
And that's why I'm going to be rich.
Exactly. More power to you, man.
I don't know.
Because when you're rich, I'm rich.
Yeah. Straight up, one of the main reasons I want to get rich is because of my friends and family. Like, I just want, like...
I know
because,
you know I'm just kidding when I say that, though.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But, like, the thing is that, like, we've talked about this before. We talked about it today, in fact, about, like, how I can't let someone buy shit for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I do not let people buy stuff for me.
I fucking bought Philip, like, a $5, like, split cord thing, which is for our podcast. So it's like, I'm contributing to it, too. And Philip's like, no! We're not doing that. I was like, Philip, it's fine. Like, I don't mind. And, like, I remember when we went to that pizza place, and I had to fucking fight you.
Yeah. I
physically take the card out of your hand and pay him with cash.
It's just, I don't know. I just grew up in a way that I like.
Oh, you know
can't.
what? You know what he said? Cash is king. I'm sorry, go ahead.
God, can I finish my story for 5 seconds?
I'm sorry. I always do that to you.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, so like I can't allow people to buy stuff for me, but I love buying stuff for other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I can't wait till I'm rich. And like for you example, like I'm gonna fucking track it down and I'm gonna find like an Action Comics 1. I'm gonna put that bitch in like a bulletproof case and just give it to you.
Oh my God.
On your birthday.
You trying to get your dick sucked right now?
I don't know. That's the face that I want to see. You know what I mean?
I kind of want to get my dick sucked. Let me just...
And like buying my mom like a mansion and just seeing...
Just pure happiness.
Yeah.
I would do that too.
Like, I love that shit.
I would do that too if I was rich.
Yeah.
But just because like I don't have aspirations to be rich.
Yeah.
We're just like, I know we've talked about this, which is like a weird thing.
No, I've noticed a lot of people don't. A lot of people think they do, but they really don't.
They really don't.
Yeah.
See, I think I have a lot of drive for certain things, but it's not to be like I have a drive to be this firefighter thing.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those things that like I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
And I don't care what like happens in my life, that's getting done.
Yeah.
But like other stuff, I'm just like, I'm really just doing it for fun.
Like there are a lot of people that like...
Can I tell a story real quick?
Yeah, sure.
About the Superman thing. Philip, for whatever reason, wants to go wingsuit flying because he's fucking sick and a sadist. And he wants to take me with me. A person who is a pussy and has a fear of falling.
Yes.
And
dude, you're not falling. You're flying, dog.
What is the trajectory that we're going? Downward, Philip.
Yeah. If you aim
You're falling
down
with style.
If you aim Don't you want to feel that euphoria?
No.
Like there are people that fly through like 2-foot crevices in mountains.
Yeah,
and
no,
shit.
I'm not
asking you to do that. I'm asking you to jump off a cliff with me.
Okay, Philip, I know you sound like you feel like you're making the argument towards me, but you're not. Philip wants me to do that. You're not falling, dog. You just have like almost paper thin wings and you're going like downward through a mountain. I don't get
It's only 200 times more dangerous than skydiving.
And you only have to skydive 100 times to do it. And Philip was like, all right, what if I'm rich and I find you Superman Actions comic number 1? I'm like, fucking, and he's like, I'll only give it to you if you go wingsuit flying. Oh yeah? Well, looks like I'm going wingsuit flying.
Is that a deal?
No.
Fuck.
I don't know. Let me see the comic first. Like right now I'm going to say no, but when you pull it up in front of me, I'm probably going to change my tune.
Dude, I think eventually you're gonna.
Yeah, just come you fucking peer pressuring me.
No, I think you're gonna when you hit like 30 or 40.
What? Have a midlife crisis?
Yeah.
I'm just going to buy a nice car.
Okay. What if I already bought you a nice car at that point?
Yeah,
Buy you your dream car.
I'll just get a hooker then. I was just date a woman that's like
What
twice.
if you were married to Zendaya at the time?
Oh. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, okay.
I want you to just make my dream life just for the sole fact that you can take me wingsuit flying. Just give me everything I want in my life. Just so you can force me
Philip,
to do this.
I'm going to give you everything you want in your life regardless.
Dude, thanks. Does that mean I don't have to go?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And if Zendaya's listening to this, I love you, baby girl.
Dude, it's gonna be real weird if that ever actually does happen, and she
All
just
right,
listens
well-
back on this.
You know what? I don't care. I don't care about putting my feelings out there. I like Zendaya.
You think she's hot?
No, I like her personality.
Well, you don't know her personality.
Well, from what I've seen, Philip.
Yeah, from what you've seen is interview training.
Okay, well, unless she's a fucking racist to all Jews everywhere, I don't think.
I think I'm fine.
What if I just met Zendaya? She's like, yeah. Look at all those fucking Jews over there. Wow, that's not at all where I thought you worked for. No, you work for Disney.
We should burn them, right?
She's like, you know what's weird? I always like our first date. She's like, you know what I think is weird that people always get like weirded out whenever I say this. I was like, what? She's like, I think Taylor has some pretty good ideas. I was like, oh.
You're just like, I do too, but like you mean like tax reform, right?
No, like the overall Mein Kampf. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna fucking
I have a signed copy. Do you want to see it?
dead ass. If she was a Nazi, I'd probably still give in. I'm a pretty weak person.
All right, you want to cut it off there?
All right, man.
That's an hour, buddy.
All right, sick. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming with us. For us, we always say we're going to talk about one topic, but we're not. We're never going to do it.
We did it last episode when I was mad.
All right, guys, we're signing off. I'm Phil,
And I'm Phil.
and you've just been
Filled in. Hey.